Okay, not sure if you can see those mounds right over there. The trees. Notice how that kind of goes up a bit. There's some mounds over there. A little up and down, probably having to deal with most of the water flow, if anything. Just thought this was kind of odd. Right there. I mean, there's a little ridge. Kind of comes down here where that water drains, so that's not anything unusual. But what is a little odd is this area right back there. Sure, I mean, it could be natural trees falling down, but we'll go take a look real quick to get out of here. Kind of right in the middle of a deer trail that comes from right there, comes off that little road right there. So I was over here the other day, looked around, I didn't see anything really that looked too like there'd been any activity around here or anything. This is just kind of odd, the way this all fell here, and the way that's right down there. I don't know, maybe that's totally normal, where that kind of comes out of its stump right there and falls. That just could be perfectly normal. It's broken off right there, and there's the stump right there. So that's just totally, looks like something natural. The rest of this, I don't know. I really don't know. Because the other one comes back over here, and it could fall in just the same manner. Right there. So, just kind of look up here. Could have just fell just like that naturally. Just kind of odd here with those two bends going over the top of that one. That one falling over those. And heck, that one could have fallen over first and kind of came across there. You know, I just don't know. This thing that interested me is that the other day when I came out here was just looking at the deer trail, and then I noticed this back a ways off where the deer trail camp comes in. I mean, and this might block the deer trail, force them a certain way, but I don't know. There's lots of thin trees here. It's kind of, you know, just fills up with water. The roots get bad and they just kind of fall down. But now, I'm standing here. I don't know if you can notice that. I don't know if that's anything. Oh, heck, that could have been me last weekend. I don't know. It's just kind of odd. Looks like a heel and some toes, but that's the first thing I've seen out here that even resembles anything. I think that's probably me, honestly. Probably a beaver. There's a lot of beaver back in here, I think, when this gets a little bit more flooded. So there's that, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, just natural treefall is what I'm calling it. But just wanted to give people an idea of what you might come across out in the woods. And we'll walk back out the trail. Here's kind of the trail that I followed in. It was right here. There's some more mounds right there. So there's a trail right there. That was coming right in here and off of there. And then that was coming right into there. So I think there was a trail that was going right into that. Kind of forced some things going that way. But, you know, there's no ambush spots or anything crazy like that back in these trees. I mean, heck, there's deer. There's the deer so thick here, you could, hell, chase them anyway. And like I said, I've never seen any prints or anything out here that will, whatever that was over there looked more like I said, me more than anything. So that's what it looks like, kind of back from the deer trail walking in there. And the deer trail is just kind of right back in here. And when this floods, I mean, that's why a lot of this wood kind of stacks up like that against there. Because you can see there's a drainage ditch right here. The river's just right down over there. So all of this is kind of river bottoms anyway. Yeah, I didn't see anything when I looked up there this past weekend. I was trying to find any prints or anything like that. I didn't see anything. The only thing I saw was deer tracks. So the crows are kind of starting. It's getting kind of near sundown, so I put out my recorder and I'm just going to head back. Took me a little bit of time to walk down here. I thought I heard a couple turkeys flying, but they was just kind of a weird turkey sound. It wasn't your typical gobble or anything. It was just kind of a chirp almost. But saw two big black birds flying through the woods, and it could have been turkey. They could have been some type of waterfowl also. It was just kind of like a mechanical chirp sound. Yeah, and there's some beaver over there chowing on that too. So there's various forms of wildlife. It could have been a armadillo too. I don't know if they're rooting through the wood looking for grubs or anything like that. Gonna rain tonight, so that's why I was putting that recorder out with a baggie over the top of it and hopefully hanging underneath that log to where it doesn't get just pitter patter of rain all night for the next 34 hours or so. That would be brutal to listen to. And see how you can notice here where the water kind of floods this area here, drains down to the river, and there's going to be cattails there later this summer. This was just beautiful. This whole little row here had these dogwoods. I think these are dogwoods here. It's awesome smell. There were just a ton of bees here the other day pollinating them. Oh yeah, it smells awesome. So they were all blooming right across here last Sunday. You can just smell the aroma as you walked here along this little path, road.